What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your favorite math teacher, Mr. Stevener. I'm here today to show you guys PEMDAS. All right, I know you guys have seen some of this before, but I'm going to give you some tips and tricks for it today. I'm also going to give you some exceptions that a lot of people don't talk about. So I'm here for you, making videos that I know you guys need. Remember, put down in the comment section if you're struggling with something and you need some help, or contact me, okay? Don't forget to hit that subscribe, and we'll get right to it. All right, we're shooting for 1,000 subscribers, so Tommy will sing. Right, Tommy?
Yeah, you know it.
Come up here, Tommy. We'll do another video.
Okay, what's today?
Today, we are focusing on PEMDAS. You ever heard of that?
No, not really. PEMDAS. Yeah, no, it doesn't ring any bells. No.
Okay, so PEMDAS stands for a certain thing. It stands for, now some people have heard it as, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I don't like that one.
Why not?
Well, I don't like that because PEMDAS has exceptions. PEMDAS actually is not technically in this order all the time. And so I think that's kind of frustrating. So rather than excusing my dear Aunt Sally, I like to say, please execute my dreadful Aunt Sally. What do you think of that?
I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
I know, but, it's helps me remember that there's exceptions. So rather than please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, I say please execute my dreadful Aunt Sally. And then I know there's an exception, and I have to remember it. So you guys, stick with me. I'll show you that exception. Watch this video all the way through so you don't miss it.
Yeah. What he said.
Yeah, what I said. I know. So first one we're going to talk about, this P stands for parentheses.
Oh, so this is an acronym. It stands for something.
Exactly. It's an acronym. It stands for something. This next one is exponents, which a lot of times you'll see as a base and some number, right? It may be like 4 squared, some other things like that. I'll do a different video on exponents. Right now, that's just what you're going to see. You might see a little bit of learning exponents in this one.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Do it. Go. Keep going. What does M mean?
M stands for multiplication. Okay. D stands for, what do you think?
Division.
You're right, division. And this one is addition, and this is subtraction. So this is our order right here. Bam, diggity, our order. But now we're going to look at when we would see this and what would happen. What this basically means is anytime you see parentheses, you're going to do things inside the parentheses first. Then you're going to do exponents. Then you're going to multiplication, then division, then addition, subtraction. However, I'm going to circle this part in a different color, and I'm going to leave it up there, Tommy, because this right here, it's not always true that we go in that order.
It's not?
Thus, the
dreadful Aunt Sally. I get it.
Exactly, especially, that's why that dreadful Aunt Sally is there. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of this. Stick with me, guys. So you may get something super complicated, like... Now, I know that looks way complicated, but it's not. This is all actually basic math as long as we follow the order of operations, or in this case, PEMDAS. Are you with me? So what do I need to do first?
All the parentheses, do those first. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm going to do parentheses first. And notice I have parentheses here. That means I'm going to do all the stuff inside of this first and all the stuff inside of this. Are you with me?
Yeah.
So I added a couple curveballs here. I added that there's an exponent outside of this. We'll deal with that soon. Okay, but what I'm going to do is do all these parentheses first and then rewrite it below. So the thing about PEMDAS, and here's my first trick for you guys, okay? You'll have a first line. When you do something, you'll have a second line, and then a third line, and so on so forth until you've done everything. So then you look like you have this work, and you'll end the number. That's how you should show your work on this. It's going to make your life so much easier. All right, so we start with, now that we're inside the parentheses, we still need to follow PEMDAS. Are there any parentheses within parentheses?
Huh?
Does it have parentheses and on the inside have more parentheses?
Oh, get it. No, it doesn't.
So what would be next?
Exponents?
Exactly. I have a 4 squared right here. Just a quick lesson on 4 squared. That is not 4 times 2. 4 squared, or if I had something, I'll just do a different one just as an example. Like we'll do 4 to the 3rd power, okay? Or 4 cubed. That basically means I'm going to take this base number and I'm going to multiply by itself 3 times. So this is really 4 times 4 times 4. okay, which is 64. That's really what you're doing. So in a case like this, I'm not doing 4 times 2. I'm doing 4 2 times. Exactly, 2 times. 4 times 4, which is 16. Okay, so this guy right here is 16. Notice I'm rewriting it. I'm dropping the parentheses because I'm already doing them. 16 plus 5, which is, we'll get to in a second. I'm going to do these parentheses first. You cool with that? I'm going to add this plus sign. Okay, 19 take away 6 is what?
13?
Yep, it is 13. You're right. So 13. Now I'm going to drop the parentheses, but I need to bring that squared over. So this is squared. Okay, you with me?
Yeah.
So this thing was still inside parentheses. This is where I talk about you got to do multiple rows of this. What is 16 plus 5?
21.
21. So I'm going to put a 21 here, plus 13 squared times 6 plus 5. All I did was write the rest of this. Are you with me?
Yeah, I think so. Go ahead, keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
All right, keep going. So what's next?
So we did all the parentheses, so exponents again?
Exactly. Because there was exponents inside this, it doesn't mean I don't head back into here. I did all my parentheses. That's a check mark. Now I'm going to make sure I do all of my exponents that are outside of my parentheses, which in this case is 13 squared. Is that 13 times 2?
No. It's 13 times itself 2 times.
Exactly. So 13 times 13. Right? You with me?
Yeah, I think so.
That's 169. So I'm going to do 21 plus 169 times 6 plus 5. All right, so here's where we get into, we're starting to see something different. So we did all our exponents, check. Now we need to look to see if there's any multiplication, right? Now, generally, you want to group this together. Is there any multiplication or division? Okay, is there?
Yeah, 169 times 6.
Exactly, so I'm going to do that. 169 times 6, right? Which is 54, carry the 5, 41, 1014.
Holy cow.
Yep, holy cow indeed. Notice I'm doing a new line. So now I've got 21 plus 1014 plus 5. Now what's the only thing left?
Addition.
Now this is really important because it's addition. Because all I have left is addition, I'm going left to right. And this is where the Dreadful Aunt Sally stuff comes in a little bit. But I want to start on the very left and go left to right.
Left and then right. Left and then right.
Now where are you going?
Left and then right.
Oh my gosh, yes. Start at the very left and then go right. So I'm going to do 21 plus 1014, which is 1035. And then I'm going to add another 5, which is going to be 1040 is my correct answer. Okay?
Man, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it can be a lot of work. Absolutely. There is no argument there. So that's the basic start of it. Okay, we start in parentheses. Now I'm going to start giving you guys the exceptions. So bear with me because this part is where it starts to get tricky. Okay, so there's a couple exceptions we want to look at. First, you with me?
Yeah.
First, what happens if we have parentheses inside parentheses? That's another one. We're also going to talk about what happens when you see something just bear with me. Okay, so where do I start?
Parentheses, yeah.
Okay, so notice I'm going inside of these parentheses and I'm going inside of these parentheses. I'll have to do both those first, but you'll notice this has a parenthesis, right? That means I have to do these parentheses inside of here first. You with me? Okay, what's 5 times 7?
35.
35, you're right. Okay, now I'm going to do 4 squared plus 35. So that means I have to do my what first?
Your exponent?
What's 4 squared?
16.
Exactly. So I'm going to come here. 16 plus 35. I have to keep doing this. I'm still in these parentheses. Okay, so that's why I keep drawing arrows because I'm trying to progressively get to each step. That way I don't skip any steps. Okay, so 16 plus 35 is 51, I think.
Yeah.
51. Now I'm going to write the rest of this. 51 minus, I'm going to come down, and on this line, I'm still going to do this guy right here. Okay, I got to keep this minus. That's why it came down over here. I'm going to do inside of here. Notice this is addition and subtraction, right? So 3 plus 4 is 7. Minus 5 is 2. So I've got 2 but I'm dropping the parentheses because I did them, and this is instead 2 squared. Okay, so that's this part. And then I'm doing minus 17 plus 87. You with me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
All right, so now 2 squared is the next part I'm going to do because that's still an exponent. So I'm going to get 51 take away 4, because 2 squared is 2 times 2. Not this 2, that's the base multiplied by itself, minus 17 plus 87. So I want to point out, and this is where kids get really, really confused, so tune in. You watching?
Are you watching?
They're watching. Look, this is the reason I call it my dreadful Aunt Sally. You'll notice the only thing left is addition and subtraction, correct?
Yeah, so you do addition first.
No, you don't. You do not do addition first. And that's what I wanted to point out. All we have left is addition and subtraction, correct?
Yeah.
So this is where that exception comes in. Because all I have is just subtraction and addition, I have to start all the way over here on the left and just do the math left to right.
Really?
Yep, you cannot just come over here and do addition first. It will come out to a different answer every time. You have to start all the way at the left and then go left to right.
Oh, left, and then right, left, to the left, then to the right.
You're so ridiculous. Yes. So 51 take away 4 is 47. Take away 17 is 30 plus 87 is 117. Notice I went from left to right.
You did that in your head really, really fast.
I know, I appreciate it. There's an exception for you. I want to throw that out there. The same rule applies if there's just multiplication and division left. My advice to you guys, do not plug this into a calculator.
Why not?
Because calculators oftentimes do not get order of operations correct. Okay? If I were you, do what I did, right? Break it down. Write PEMDAS at the top of your paper. Remember that if there's just multiplication and division left, you still go left to right. Like if this, Tommy, was division, and this was multiplication, whoa. If this was multiplication, right, you would still go left to right. You wouldn't do the multiplication first and the division. It's not how it works. That's why I say please execute my dreadful Aunt Sally, because it's not really order of operations like it's meant to see.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, yeah, I get it.
So that means check all my parentheses, check all of my exponents. What am I left with? Do I have multiplication, addition, and subtraction? Cool, then I'm going to do multiplication first. If I'm just left with addition and subtraction, I'm going to start at the left and go to the
right.
Well, you just trying to bite my finger?
No, I was just, yeah, I did.
Anyway, hopefully if you guys have any questions, you'll ask below, okay? I'm here for you guys. I hope this video helped. Don't forget, take it by steps, break it down. I know it seems like a lot of work, but it's worth in the end when you get it right, all right? Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button for Tommy so that he'll get so you can do your song. What song are you going to sing?
I haven't decided yet.
You haven't? Are you going to decide soon?
Do I have to?
How about this? Let's take some suggestions down in the comments. If you have a song you want Tommy to sing, put it down in the comments. Sound good to you, Tommy?